Right, here we go. Arrow Season 3, Episode 1, The Camp. Not a bad story, sort of mediocre, few nice little twists in it, few characters popping up. Sort of a nice, sort of dodgy ending, which is quite interesting. Not too bad actually, you know. I'm going to give this, well I'll go to what I'll give it to end. Right, here we go. Story after the Slade Wilson thing and the super soldiers wrecking Starling City. You know, life's moved on, seems to be all hunky-dory a bit. Oliver's trying to get his company back. Goes on a date with Felicity Smoke. Obviously turns into a disaster. New Count Vertigo, Black Canary turns up and stuff like that. So story basically is pretty basic. Really, it's just starting up. So it's more about putting the characters in. Right, so story is, you know, it's after, I think it must be a couple of months after now, and you know, the thing is with Oliver and all this, he's trying to get Queen Consolidated back. Speedy, well, Roy's now become Arsenal. He gets him in costume to stop this robbery of RPGs and heavy duty weaponry going on to do with these drug lords. New villain walks in, New Count Vertigo. He knocks off these two villains with the darts, with the new version of Vertigo, makes see your fear. And that's it. So he decides we're going to kill Arrow, and that's it. So, you know, we jump on. Laurel's dad's been promoted to head of police or captain or whatever, his big speech with him and all that. And he's going to take down the Vigilante Task Force because Arrow's now a hero after save Starling City. That's it really on that bit. So anyway, Oliver goes out for a dinner. You know, there's a bit of sexual tension between him and Felicity Smoke. I do like her character. And they're in a restaurant, RPG through the window to the GPS tracking thing that set him up. We Count Vertigo and all this, blows it up, he saves her, goes on one, wants to get his revenge, and that's it. You know, so we can jump back a bit now. Felicity Smoke is at work before all this happens, and this dude walks in. Yes, it's Superman, or it's the guy from Chuck, Brendan Roof, good actor, like the guy, great character, bit of a stiff in Superman, but superb, absolutely superb in this, and he's Ray Palmer. So we've got Ray Palmer in. Suddenly, like, the little story starts coming together. Oliver, after restaurant disaster, he realises, and after fighting Count Vertigo, he sees himself, because it's a new, he throws darts and it unleashes your fear, and he has a big fight with him. Count Vertigo sort of beats him first time round, sort of, and until Laurel's dad saves him, you know. And you know, he's got over that. Anyway, he goes down to Queen Consolidated, a board meeting, gives a big speech, you know, about his family, he's going to save the company and all that. And board directors there. Brandon Roof turns up, she's Felicity Smoke's in shop, and he comes out and he just blows Oliver's speech out of the water, and he's going to take over the company. Buy it, and wants to do something with Starling City. He wants to call it Star City, which is in DC Universe, and that's how Oliver walks out. You know, he's looking at Miss Smoke, and he says, you know, we're going to have to talk. So anyway, he goes, and anyway, back at the lair, you know, Diggle, he sends Roy up for intelligence. Diggle gets funny, says, can't get involved, you've got a kid now, you know, this life, you're not part of the crusade, it's my crusade. But Diggle's going, look, you know, stuck by, he said, no, you've got a kid now, you'll be born at some point, you know. So Diggle storms out. Felicity Smoke's a bit upset. He wants to talk to her, tells her nothing can happen, fuck all can happen, because I've been focused, you know, because of RPG and people's lives. So that happens, and then it all moves on to something else. You know, he, like Oliver, moves on. You know, finds the new Count Vertigo, big punch up Oliver, looking, faces down his fear of himself, twats Count Vertigo. He gets taken out by an arrow net and all that, and he's going, well, you may have got me, but this isn't the end, there'll be others like me, you know, other Count Vertigo. So we're going to obviously get different Count Vertigos or something, or there's something going on. And that's that part of it done. And it's moving along nicely, not too fast. Like Arrow tends to have a tendency to move really fast, which I quite like about it. but this just moving fast enough. Yeah, again, it's only first episode. You know, so it's interesting. We've got Brendan Roofing as Ray Palmer, who's going to become quite a big thing. But then, obviously, we jump back to when he's having a fight with Captain. Guess who turns up? Black Canary. You know, she turns up. But she's there on some kind of something else. She didn't want her dad knowing she's there in this. She's there on, like, for some reason. And her sister sees her, you know, after defeated all villains and that. And a big chat and love each other and all that. Anyway, she leaves her sister, and this boy says, you know, mentions the name. She looks around and 3 arrows straight into her stomach. Bang, 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 you know. And that's it. That's straight into her stomach. And she falls off the building right in front of her sister, dead. And that's obviously how that's the start of her becoming Black Canary, you know. So it's how they've changed it onto that now. So that's the start of her thing. That's how Wildcat comes into Justice Society and all this stuff. Anyway, after Douglas had a kid or whatever, Oliver gets a call from Barry Allen the Flash, which we've seen this scene in the Flash pilot. So obviously there's going to be some kind of crossover at some point. So that's really everything, really. Like I said, we're chugging along nicely. I would expect a bit more for first season. You know, do you know what I mean? Obviously, Rachel Gould, I think he's here. I think he's arrived, or one of his operatives. So it's going to be interesting. There was a little mention of Fear, his sister. She's in some island that's flying, obviously, with Malcolm Merlin somewhere. So you know, it's setting up like the little bits for it. So roll on next week for Arrow. I'm going to give tonight's episode 5 out of 5. It's the first episode. I think it deserves it because after 2 seasons of Arrow, it's been absolutely fucking amazing. So 5 out of 5. Please subscribe to the videos. Let me know your opinion. You know, negative or positive. Look forward to hearing from you. So all the best. Speak soon, and you know, see you next time.